Good morning, you guys. So I am from the future of the video you are going to watch. I actually plan to have this edited to you already, and I don't know if y'all can hear it in my voice, but basically, as soon as I got done flying this trip, I got sick. Then I got better and immediately went to work a 4-day new international layover, and that is my first trip that I have done this month. And then right after that, I got sick again. This is like my third time being sick in like a month and a half, just about. I feel like for an entire month, basically, I have been sick. So today's a little bit of a weird day though, because in the future, it is snowing. We are having a full snow day in Texas, and we were actually just outside playing with Lucy and Bronson, and we put these jammies on them. They are soaking wet now because they were like playing so hard in the snow. Also, at the very end of this video, I have a surprise for you guys that I've been holding on to, and I can finally share it. So I'm gonna be telling you guys, but for lunch today, to help warm up, I'm gonna be having the honey butter chicken breast with mashed potatoes, roasted zucchini, and caramelized onions. And this one has 39 grams of protein. Look how good that sauce looks. I'm gonna go ahead and pop this in the microwave for 2 minutes, and I also wanna thank Factor for sponsoring today's video. You guys know I have been obsessed with Factor for quite a while because they make my life so easy, especially on days like today where I'm sick and I'm just like not in the mood to cook, but I don't wanna fall off my goals, or especially when I'm going on a work trip, because I don't have to worry about meal planning, I don't have to worry about grocery shopping, cooking, cleaning, none of it. It's ready to go. If I'm on the airplane and I'm still working, I can just put it in the flight attendant oven, or I can just pop it in the microwave when I'm on my layover, and all it takes is 2 minutes and you have the most delicious flavor packed meal. And Factor has a weekly menu of 35 options, not to mention also 60 different add-ons, including popular options like Calorie Smart, Keto, Protein Plus, or Vegan and Veggie. Look how juicy that chicken looks. It looks so good. Okay, I'm gonna do a bite with a little bit of everything. So I have chicken with some mashed potatoes, a zucchini, and some of that honey butter sauce.
You come over trying to have a bite. Yeah.
So if you finally want to try out Factor today, you can head to factor75.com and use code 50CATNESBIT to get 50% off plus free shipping on your first Factor box. Once again, thank you to Factor for sponsoring today's video. Now let's get into my last trip of 2024. The sun is in like the most annoying spot and I can't get rid of it, but good morning, you guys. So I have to make this fast because I'm running about 10 minutes later than I want to be running. So I am back on reserve again, and I was actually good for 6 days, and I was going to work an ODAN just to eat up 2 days, which an ODAN stands for on duty all night, and I hate them. I loathe them so much because essentially you take the latest flight out, you get about like 3 hours of rest, and then you have to turn around, go back to the airport and take the first flight back. They're easy as far as like flights go, but the rest messes me up. And so I don't like them, but on reserve, they eat up 2 of your reserve days, which is really nice. So sometimes they'll go senior on reserve. So I was gonna do one of those to eat up 2 days until Matt texted me and said that he's actually close to timing out. So he only needs like 2.5 hours, and then he's gonna time off of reserve for the month. So he texted me and said, hey, let's just do a turn. And I was like, oh, okay. So we're gonna do a turn so he can time out. Now, me and Matt have had absolutely 2 different strategies on reserve this month, because this is only my second reserve trip, and that's it. I picked up another turn, but I dropped it. So this is it. That's all I've done so far. So basically I've been paid to stay at home, whereas Matt has basically tried to fly high time off of reserve so he can time out. So when you time out of reserve, you can call them afterwards and ask to be released, and then you're done with reserve for the month. So that opens your schedule so you can pick up whatever trips you want. But I'm a low time flyer and Matt is a high time flyer. So our strategies are completely different. Anyways, guys, today we are gonna be working a Cancun turn, and I'm gonna be position 4. Matt is gonna be position 3, and apparently he's friends with position 2, so it should be a pretty good trip. But I made green juice this morning, but I was in such a hurry, I haven't even had time to drink it, so I'm gonna take this with me. So I guess now let's go ahead and get all of our bags out and then go hustle over to the airport shuttle to get inside, get signed in, get through security, and get over to our gate. All right, so we just got on the plane. Matt got us necklaces, so the whole crew's gonna be really, really festive. So I just got my stuff put away, about to check my equipment, and then hopefully we'll board everybody up and be on time. Y'all, so this was kind of crazy for a turn. So basically, whenever we were going, we ended up being, I think, about like 30 minutes delayed waiting on them to finish loading up cargo. And then once we got there, we had to sit on the tarmac because the plane that was at our gate was broken and there were no other gates to put us at. So then that also made us super delayed. So I think in turn we were about like an hour delayed, but then coming back we made up some time. So I think we made up like 30 minutes. So we're only about 30 minutes behind schedule, so it's not too bad. And honestly, when you fly with good people, it goes by so quick. I love flying with friends, and funny enough, this was actually mine and Matt's first domestic trip working together. Kind of funny. It's kind of funny seeing the difference because international, I feel like, is so like go, 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 go. There's just so much to do and get done, and there's just so many layers to service, whereas domestic, it's just more laid back, it's more chill, it's like less to do. You just have more flights in the day, which that's a different story, but just in general the service is a little bit slower. But yeah, it's funny seeing the difference between the two of us. But anyways, now let's go ahead and start our drive home and pray there is no traffic. I'm just gonna sit, well, I guess you can't really see me. I'm just gonna sit down here. And no, I haven't taken down the Christmas decorations yet. And they don't even take them down in Germany until like late February or so. So I don't feel so bad about keeping mine up because they just make the house feel wintry and cozy, especially right now that it's snowing. Anyways, I'm gonna try to make this quick because I really am just not feeling very well and I really would like to just go lay down. So you guys might remember this video where we went on a road trip and I took you with us, but I couldn't tell you why because I said you needed to watch the next video or else it wouldn't make sense because everything happened chronologically. So in the video after that, Karma got adopted and I'm so happy for her. Obviously it was heartbreaking. It was hard. She was a special dog and I think, you know, Chip and I kind of regretted like not making her a permanent member of our family, but like I said, everything happens for a reason and I think she is doing so amazing with Layla. She's so good with Elle, like they are the best of friends. I even saw them playing in the snow today too, which was like super cute. But then funny enough, why I say like everything happens for a reason is after she had gotten adopted, like I think it was like a couple weeks after that. Okay, if you see like the Poofy squad around us, they just got back inside. The Poofy squad and Todd. Say hi, Todd. Say hi, Todd. It's the Poofy squad and Todd, huh? The Poofy squad and Todd. He's like an unofficial member of the Poofy squad. But after that happened, like a couple weeks after that happened, one of Chip's friends was in town with his wife and they ended up staying here and they loved our Pomeranians, and they were asking us how we ended up getting them, and I had told them how we rescued them from a veterinarian. Now, Pomeranians are my favorite breed of dog. I love them so much. Their personalities are so funny. They're just like little stuffed animals, and I just love them to death. Obviously, I love all of my dogs equally. I love pretty much any dog equally. I just love dogs in general, but they are my favorite breed of dog. And so when we rescued them, hi Mimi. Okay, I'll let them both say hi because they're all sitting here, and Bandy's right there. Here's Smokey. All right, say hi, Bandy, since everybody wants to be over here. And then here's Bandy. But we ended up rescuing them from a veterinarian in Oklahoma, and she actually takes in dogs from a breeder who either are injured or have some kind of health thing, or if they age out of the breeding program. So that's actually how we found the two of them, is that Smokey had aged out of the breeding program, and so they didn't want to breed with her anymore. And then Bandit, when we originally got him, he was limping around because he was only like 1, and so he was limping around and they thought he had a bad leg, and so they didn't want to breed with him either. And so then we decided to come and rescue them, and we just fell in love with both of them. How could you not? How could you not? Yeah. I have been looking off and on with this woman to see if she was gonna get any POMs, because she doesn't breed, she only takes them in. So unless something happens, she doesn't have dogs. So it's not like there's constantly dogs going around. So I was checking off and on for years to see if any other dogs were gonna become available. And then funny enough, when we were showing Chip's friend, this lady, we saw she had another dog, and instantly, I don't know if it was just the hole in my heart from Karma leaving or what happened, but instantly I just was like, oh my gosh, I want to rescue her. She is so cute, and I don't know what it was. It just felt absolutely right, and Chip was on the same page. And so, funny enough, this is her. So meet Poof. So she is just the cutest, smallest thing. So she is actually a weird exception because she didn't have any health issues, nor did she age out of the breeding program. I guess originally they wanted to breed with her, and I don't know why, but for whatever reason, they didn't want to breed with her. So anyway, she became available for rescue, and so we ended up rescuing her. And she is just the most adorable, sweetest thing. She's like the perfect amount of just like playful and a ball of energy, and she is fast as can be, and also like a little snuggly bear. And she has her tongue, could you see it? Her little tongue sometimes like sticks out like that. And I don't know if you guys are like an OG of mine, but if you guys remember Bubba, which was our first Pomeranian that we rescued, and he was like a 12-year-old senior, he had no teeth and his tongue always stuck out, so we always call it the Bubba tongue. And I'll cry, okay. Anyways, she's got her little Bubba tongue, and everything just felt so right. So now she is our newest member of our family. So she is lucky number 6, and she's so funny, and she just fit right in. Now obviously, because we have 2 larger pit bulls, we did it with her the same way we did it with the other ones, where you just slowly integrate them together. But I think because our pit bulls are so used to the Poofy squad, it was just an easy kind of blend together. But we are super happy to make her a member of the family, and we are back to potty training, which right now in freezing weather, excuse me, has not been the best, but we're making do. But anyways, with that said, I'm like sweating, and now I'm like having a hard time breathing. I'm just really feeling under the weather, so I'm probably gonna take some medicine, crawl into bed, and do some editing so I can get this video up for you guys either today or tomorrow. And then after that, I have our first trip of 2025 that I'm gonna be editing, and it is very long, so I don't know yet if it's gonna be 1 video or 2, but that'll be coming right around the corner. So gotta catch my breath. But if you did enjoy this video, if you wouldn't mind giving it a big old thumbs up, pressing that subscribe button, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.
You say bye? You say bye, Poofy? Yeah, you did so good for your first cameo. Good job, Poof.